Hello, my name is Natalia. I'm going to show you a few things about neurographical lines. And first, let's see what materials can we use. So we can use something very thin like a liner for thinner lines, or if you are drawing in a smaller art book. So if you are using small book, you can draw with liners. If you are using bigger pages or albums to draw, you can use something a little bit thicker, like a felt tip markers, or even like gel pen is good. Be careful just not to smudge it with your hands. Or even 1.5 felt tip markers are great. And then I'm also using a thicker marker for the field lines. You can use that as well. Sharpie, regular Sharpie is a good size for both for field lines and for thinner lines. So let me show you what are the neurolines. Neurolines are lines that do not repeat itself, and the way we draw them, we draw them in direction we don't expect to see them. So it's kind of not exactly intuitive, it's counterintuitive when you see that the line is repeating itself or going in direction that you expect to see it, you kind of change it a little bit. And when you have two lines that are crossing each other, like here, we need to round them. And the way we round them, I'm going to exaggerate now. We create arches, like arch on 4 of the sides of this, where there are corners, and color them. So this is exaggerated. What we need to make sure that we extend this further, so lines become gradually thinner, and we want everything to be smooth. So we did 2 corners. Now we're gonna do the other 2, and it becomes natural connection between the lines, which has no edges, no corners. This is what rounding is in NeuroGraphica. And of course, this is exaggerated, but let me show you. So if there's lines like this, we can do it like very softly. Another tip that I want to give you, so if you draw with 1.5 marker, it's good to round with something that is a little bit thinner. So having a liner or thinner marker to round will create easier roundings for you. Of course, everybody is different. Once you find the way you want to round and use your instruments, you can pick and choose. And then, of course, we have the thicker lines, which are field lines, and then they can go over existing lines or create new lines or partially go over existing lines. And there are also neurolines, they don't repeat itself, but they are a lot more thicker. And why we need them, I will explain in one of the classes. So once you create the field line, you want to get a thinner marker to round the field line with the other lines everywhere, or redo the roundings that are already created, like here, and create new ones with the thinner lines. And you see how they are expanding. The thickness is gradually getting thinner and thinner until it blends seamlessly with the thinner line. Oh, here I missed the rounding here. And you can always go back if you miss a rounding. You go back. I teach neurographic basics in a separate course, which is very thorough and will give you all the understandings about why we do and what we do. And now a little bit about the coloring. You can draw the lines with color. So instead of black, you can use other colors to draw the lines. And of course, you will be rounding with the same color. If you have two colors that are lines of two colors are crossing, you round with the lighter color. So it becomes better integrated and connected. And I'm gonna round everything here, but you get the idea how it is done. Once you get to round, you make it faster. Why do we need different color lines? It has different purposes. I will explain in other classes how to color. We color several segments that are next to each other with one color, and at least two segments. So here are two segments that will color with one color. We use markers or pencils to color, and we need to complete the color toward the entire segment. We don't stop like in the middle, because we want to integrate everything. And we color over the black lines, over the connecting lines. I have more videos about coloring, and also in the basic user course, you can learn more about how to color. This is just very quick presentation. And this is what I wanted to share. Hope to see you in my classes. Thank you so much for watching.